back to Sword Art Online
Alicization
Season 3 double review, Episode 3 The End Mountains,
and Episode 4 Departure.
And welcome to the first time of you ever tuning in for the Anime Lately channel and the Sword Art Online review, double review. My name is Miguel.
My name is Sam.
And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and don't forget to comment down your thoughts for this double feature episode, because we didn't record last week, so we're doing a double feature, guys. So hopefully you guys saw both episodes. There's gonna be a spoiler review of both episodes, what we thought about and what's our thoughts. So tell us your thoughts down in the comments below. And with all that out of the way, now guys, let's get to the main feature.
Okay, let's start with Episode 3, The End Mountains. I thought it was kind of boring.
I love it because I saw a double feature today. I saw it back to back. You saw it separately. So for you, you have a more of opinion as a regular viewer would see it if you saw it as a weekly episode.
Because that's how much really time you kind of need. Well, yeah, the ending was good. It was a good cliffhanger with the whole goblins, and they can talk and communicate. They're not like Goblin Slayer goblins. They're much more smarter and brighter. And they can actually have a full army in suits.
And the ogre knows how to fight. I can't lie, the ogre knows how to fight. Like the ogre took wait, sorry. What do you call him, ogre?
From which one? From Goblin Slayer or for the
No, Sword Online. Sword Online.
Oh, it's just a goblin. Hobgoblin? Hobgoblin.
Like an evolved goblin, right?
Yeah.
But he did a good job. Like, he gave a good fight.
Yeah.
And he had a good pride. Like, he knew how to have good morality. Like, not about the slavery part, not that part, but good morality of how to not go back down to a fight. Like, he got his arm cut up and still fought. He's still like, hey, yo, nah, you're not gonna take me down, nah. You just still trying.
What's crazy? He sealed his arm that got cut. Like,
yeah, that's pretty dope.
I was like, damn,
that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. I can't lie about that. I didn't see that coming, so that was pretty dope. Like, how he just grabbed his arm and just sealed it. I'm like, at first,
that is painful.
At first, I thought he was gonna do some type of something of the King Piccolo.
Oh, like regeneration?
Yeah, like just grow his arm to squeeze it. And I'm like, oh shit! Like, these goblins are like some type of Namek ones, some evolutions ones. But instead of calling it Namek, you call them goblins because they're green. I'm like, oh shit, cool. Fuck it, why not? Go with it.
And well, it was actually cool, that fight from Episode 4. But before we get to a little bit more information for Episode 4, let's go back to Episode 3 real quick. We see Alice's younger sister,
Selka.
And apparently a whole entire village kind of like downs her in a way. Like, always sees her older sister Alice, because her sister Alice is better as a nun, or
as a better version.
Pretty much, yeah. And she was feeling inferior to her own sister.
And you're not a big fan of that, you said.
I mean, I understand it, but I'm not a fan of it. You spent too much time into it.
I agree, but I like it because of the growing. It felt like it got paid off by the end of Episode 4. Yeah. Because that story of her, why people don't see her like that, why Selka and Hugo, that's how I pronounce it, why they don't get along, or why they got distant from each other. But it got paid off by the end of Episode 4. So that's why for me, like, it had to, and that's why I'm happy that I saw it as a dope episode today when it came out. So for me, I could understand that, but I do understand your disagreement with that kind of storyline, and I can relate with her story because I have a older brother, so I can understand how when I was younger, some people saw my brother and me very compare and like very much alike, stuff like that. So I can understand the way she felt because I saw myself and people saw myself like that when I was younger. So I understand that storyline.
I mean, I get it. It's not like I don't understand it. It's just, it wasn't that enjoyable. It just really dragged on a lot through Episode 3 until that ending. Like, when she didn't know why, what happened to her sister or how it happened, and like why she had to be forced to go to the capital. Usually, the only person I was able to tell her was Kirito. And he just recently knew about this, and he didn't know that he wasn't supposed to tell the little sister. Because like you kind of expected the little sister to do the same thing as the older sister, because story, plot, obviously.
And plus the apple don't fall from the tree.
Exactly.
Pun intended, the tree fell down too.
And then it goes up to the going back into the cave, ice cave, and then some memories supposed to come back into Yujiro.
Yeah.
But then after later on in episode 4, he starts remembering he had another childhood friend named Kirito.
Well, at the end of episode 3, it kind of paid off. Like he can remember, and I like that because at the same time I got pissed of episode 3, but at the same time it got paid off with episode 4, so I could forgive that. However, for episode 3, I like it much a lot because for one main reason, the blood.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because it made it seem more realistic, even though it's a virtual world. Because with the S, with the bread and everything, and with the skills and everything, but it made it more realistic. Because like the first season, you get a cut and you could just hear some of a potion and everything. But however, if you get cut, you die. But then with the main character, he never got hurt. He did, but then his power skill got him healed up because of the high level he is. In this, it seemed like he has to train harder to be like much better with his skills, but you can still get hurt no matter what higher skill you are, because that goblin was definitely higher skill than him, but he still went for it and still got hurt and damaged and still was bleeding. He at the end of the day of episode 3, he didn't use his left arm, but he still used that one arm skill, and it got him. However, he didn't defeat him. He got helped by his friend Fuego. For me, I pronounce it that way. Fuego helped him, and I like episode 4 because it said from them training, from them risking their life, it kind of raised their skill level to wield the for them to wield the sword more. So I kind of like that it paid off for episode 3 to episode 4. So I liked episode 3 very much for that reason, because it paid off episode 4.
Alright, so before we go more into episode 4, how would you rate episode 3?
For episode 3, I would like it at first with the cliffhanger and everything. If I put episode 4 out of the way, I would still give it a 3.8.
Okay.
A 3.8.
I would have given it a 3 out of 5 because I would usually daily watch it a week or at least a couple days apart. But yeah, you gotta keep it separate before episode 4. But when you're rating episode 4, you give it a little bit more of a boost because of that cliffhanger from episode 3.
Agreed.
So I would give it a 3 out of 5 because it dragged on from the beginning and the middle. But at least it got somewhere in the ending, which is cool. So yeah, fine.
So 3.5, 3.8. Then 4, episode 4, it was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Because the fight, the breaking the tree down, and also the way
the goblin. No, before the tree, it was Kirito fighting the goblins, like cutting left and right, using the skills. He spin, slash, and I'm like, damn, that's really good. That's actually really good.
My favorite part of episode 4,
skillful.
You're gonna know why. The music.
Oh yeah.
The music, and it was Kirito's main song. It reminded me of the fight of, I think it was episode 6. I think it was episode 6 or 5 when he defeated the Blue Eyes Demon in season 1.
Oh yeah, the first boss on the first floor.
Okay. No, the first floor. No, it was even episodes in
That's
level.
Not episode 4. That's like much a little bit further.
Sorry, episode 7 then. It was in level 17 or something.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite fight because with the music, the way he defended, and he almost died there too. So I find that very amusing that he almost died in that floor too, but in here as well.
The fight with that giant hobgoblin, I'm gonna say, is a good comparison with the first boss on that first floor. Remember, Kirito one was the one that finished the job, and he'd fight the thing one-on-one, even with Asuna's help.
Yeah.
He technically dealt the last blow, and literally he was actually in his last, like, one more hit, he would have been died from there too.
Agree.
So I guess I feel like this fight is much better than that fight, because this is literally in the first stage, first boss, first beginning, comparing both bosses of that goblin and first boss, floor boss. I give it to the fight with the goblin much more interesting, much more battle necessary.
And the blood thing, I still want to go back to that. The blood thing, it really made it more realistic.
Let me go more details into this. Remember, there is a comparison for this, because in the beginning of Sword Art Online, you see us like all digital and cut. You don't see the blood or anything. But here, now you see.
So I love that.
You see a blood. You don't see like digitalized scanlation or anything. You got real blood. You have a real cut.
So I really love that.
It's so realistic.
Even though like Hugo was about to die with his whole slice, so I really love that. That it deadass made it seem like, oh shit, we're about to have a first death. But if you see those the intro of the song, you know he's gonna live.
I mean, that would have been a good plot twist.
I'd be like, oh shit! Oh shit! And he's just a resemblance.
Throughout the whole intro.
Or there's a twin of Hugo. There's a twin out there.
No. I was not a twin, but it's all in his head. He's going crazy and he's seeing.
But I really love how they almost played off that he's about to die. But then I love how they not play with religion, but the angel coming out of Alice, like the whole angel way, and like you see her silhouette.
In a way, yeah.
Like you know who it is because her voice, and you also.
Actually, at first I thought it was Asuna.
At first I thought Asuna, but I'm like, nah.
Is that orange light? Is that Asuna?
I'm like, nah, it's Alice.
Oh, no,
because she came and said you come and find me. I'm like, oh, it's definitely Alice. I like a quick second I thought Asuna, but then like once you come and find me like in the Hag Castle, instead just say like that's definitely Alice.
It is Alice.
But I like that's pretty cool. I love the angel type of thing, like where she came and hug him or grab his shoulders in a way, not hug him, but grab his shoulders, like come and find me, Kirito. I thought it was pretty cool.
I was like, who was that? Oh yeah, I had memories. I was a childhood friend of Yujiro and Alice. This whole time, how come I didn't remember this?
So it gets confusing. Like, did he live here for 6 years, or is this a memory for the people that were here for 6 years, or like I still want to know of the mindset because we all know in the trailer that the guy that has spoke Kirito in season 2 to do all the tests of all the retro games. Can't remember his name, but I think it's Jen or Ren or some guy. With a suit.
Okay. I know.
In the end of the movie of Ordinate Scale, he comes out. I have the plan for Alicization. I'm like, okay. So it seems like he's a bad guy throughout the whole time. He's trying to make this world much bigger. But in the intro song, he's there the whole time in the back of a screen and computers.
I mean, I don't think he was a bad guy.
Not a bad guy, but I feel like he has an end goal. He has an end goal of his own.
Maybe a better end goal. Yeah, it makes sense. I think he has some kind of end goal, but I don't think in an evil intention way. But I feel
you never know,
somewhere like I don't know, probably more advancement to virtual reality. In case something happened to this world, you leave mine and everything, like Kirito go into Underworld. That would be pretty cool.
I feel like it's So
that means if you die, you literally will go to another world and adventure.
I feel like that's been in a movie before. I'm trying to remember. Like,
it's a genre.
Yeah, it's a genre. It's definitely a genre. But I'm saying, like, I feel like it's a movie that has been done in the past recent years. So I'm like, I don't know, but I feel like it's most recently. But I really like episode 4 as well, because when they cut down the tree, that was really epic too.
Yeah.
Like,
we had a feeling that tree was gonna be like a dummy, like the combat dummy, or something you would use to like practice your sword.
True. But it was pretty dope. The way he just grabbed the sword and I'd be like, I'm like, wow,
my man.
One episode you did it? Woo, of course.
Be like, whoa, how did you do that? You know you can do this too. I can? Like, whoa, shit, it's light again.
But I like how he said that I cannot do it well because he has to be trained. Like, as much as Kirito is not a master swordsman, but in the virtual world, technically he is because he knows how to wield a sword. Yeah. And that's what his skill is. If you classify as Kirito as a gunner, in the Gun Game Online, no, he's not.
He's a swordsman.
He's a swordsman. That's why in the season 2, he defeated the person with a sword. Technically with a lightsaber, technically. But they didn't call it that because maybe there will be...
Photon saber or something like that.
Maybe they call it because of copyright. Because that's Star Wars sword.
Yeah, you don't want to fight that, but yeah.
But I like how he's technically still in this world a master swordsman.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. He even named this sword style Aran card style or something like that.
I wish he was gonna call it dual wielding. Come on, tell me that you was waiting for that. No. Dual wielding.
He's like, if it was dual wielding, where's the second sword?
But I was like, hey, I have to find a second sword. I'll wait for some bullshit.
They're holding us back for that one. Like, I'll give you that second sword. Just hold on. Wait for it. Wait for some character death
my
first.
Dude, come on.
Just wait for it. We're gonna give it to you, but we're just gonna tease you until then.
I was dead. I was waiting for. So curious. So what's the skill called? I was like, come on. Do it. But I'm like, okay, Ancraft style. I'm like, okay, I'll give it to you. I like it, my dude.
Another thing that I'm curious though, they never revealed Kirito's sword. Remember, he just kept it in bandage. He never took it out ever. He only used the snow sword. Really.
Well, at the end of the episode when they left to the whole city,
it's still covered.
It's still covered, but I'm like, is it actually a sword or is it just a dummy sword, like a wood sword from before? So I feel like it's a dummy wood sword. And something I like about SAO, they don't have a preview for the next episode. I like that because it gives suspense. It gives you theories for what's gonna happen. And I have no theories for that bullshit because honestly, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I have not read the light novels. Don't know shit. So I'm going eyes open or closed eyes. What the hell is the phrase called?
Going in
blind.
Yeah.
Going in blind. So who knows?
But like for Kirito, you know he loves the color black, so it's gonna be a black sword.
His whole suit is black still.
I'm wondering like, how come? Give me a little bit more story to the sword at least, you know.
But
like,
I wanna
care about too.
But the last thing I wanna bring up before we go, did you love when Fuego went to Selka and to talk about their feelings and everything, saying that he's gonna leave?
Like,
then you love how Kirito was the back of the tree, like every main character, when his best friend or side best friend goes to go talk to the girl, every main character, Sasuke, Naruto, Vash, any main character, be like, yeah boy, and just walks away. Kakashi has done it, Jiraiya has done it, Full Metal Alchemist has done it. Any show you can say, any main character be behind a tree, behind a wall, and just walks away, be like, yeah, man,
that's my boy.
I'm like, what? I'm laughing at my jaw watching. I was like, what the fuck? Fucking sure, why not?
I don't know if he was like, yeah, that's my boy.
I was dying.
Stay away from that thought, right? Stay away from the little sister.
I was dying though, my bro. I was like, yeah, just go for it. Ooh, I was dying.
Yeah, you did a good job. You stay away from the little sister.
I was dying though. Come on, tell me that.
That was cool. That was good. I would give him a
like
pound.
This is why
you the man. You're not going for the younger sister.
This is why my rating for this episode was a 4.5 out of 5. Technically, before that happened, before the ending, like the last 2-3 minutes was 4 out of 5. But for that scene, it had me dying at work. So you know what? 4.5. Fuck it, why not?
I'm gonna give it that 5 out of 5 because what also was a good input was that after Yujiro got rewarded, after he completed a tree chopper or woodcutter, whatever, he gets to choose whatever class that he wants to choose style, and he chooses swordsman like Kirito, and he wants to go to the central city to save Alice.
The only reason I want to give that 5 out of 5 because of that reason, because now I'm con, but I feel like that scene should have been more impactful.
I guess. But you kind of see that coming.
No, you saw it coming, but I feel like the creator, the animators should have made that scene more impactful, where everybody would have got a shock face or shown the shock face. But the only thing they did was show the father be like, oh, I'm not gonna even ask. I wish they did it off screen, like not off screen, like after he got out of the podium.
Yeah, the podium.
Out of the podium. And stage, him the stage and asking like, are you gonna save my father? Like you save my daughter? Was that? I wish they would have asked that or paid her off a bit more, but not because of that reason. I would not give a 5 out of 5. But for that, 4.5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, which I'm shocked because
I would give it a.
I think you're gonna give a 4 out of 5.
Compared to last episode's 3 out of 5, this one deserves the 5 out of 5.
But honestly, that's all we have to say for this episode. I love. It hooked me in.
Yeah,
it hooked me in.
We finally got some action.
But it hooked me in, honestly. It hooked me in for that reason, and I enjoy it very much. And other than that, guys, I really want to say, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeNewsGNG, and follow my personal Twitter account at @legendary_geek, and my co-host at Gun Glover. Not this guy. He don't have a Twitter account still. Tell him, text him in the comment. Not text him. Comment down below and ask him, what the fuck, why don't you have a Twitter account? Make one for him. Or just tell him. He has a Facebook, sure, comment him. He has an IG, but sure, why not? What else do we have?
We have a fan Facebook page, guys. Check us out at Anime Lately like page. Just press the like button, you'll get your news, you get your information of when the next anime is coming out, anime news, manga news. We also review Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, One Piece, everything.
And next, guys, we have a Discord server run by Geeks Gamers general server, so you can ask your questions on the podcast that he runs, Anime Lately, so you could join and talk to the community about Star Wars and everything else, guys.
Guys, we also have you know, like me, I just said, I host the Anime Lately podcast, but we have other podcasts too, like Gaming with Geeks, Gaming Prime, Pro Wrestling Group, everything. You can check it out in iTunes and Podbeans.
And guys, on the GJ Network, that's where you'll find it. In addition, guys, we have a Patreon page, so join a Patreon page of Geeks Gamers to support us in any type of way, and we guys appreciate it for you guys to help us and support us in any type of way. In addition to that, everything we have said is in the description down below, because for addition to that, you can subscribe to us, continue supporting us,
like our videos if you like it, comment down below and let us know how we did,
share the video, and press that bell notification to be notified when we upload a video, guys. Additionally, guys, everything we have said, hashtag fairytale, guys. Talk to you guys later.
Peace.